Good morning, everybody. Last time we have to explain this second chapter and second unit. In this second chapter, we have to explain concept of this chapter or concept of electricity. Coulomb's inverse square law, electric field, electric intensity or electric field intensity. Today, I will explain electric lines of force. So, in this electric lines of force, attractive and repulsive force, we can visualize the force between charges. It means that attractive and repulsive force, both forces are important. Already we have to know, I will explain in previous lecture, the positive charge or like charges, they got repulsion, and unlike charges, that is same charges, positive, this is same charges, they got repulsion, and unlike charges, that is not same charges, that is positive and negative, so there is some attraction. So already we have to know this. So in this force or in this electric lines of force, need to use graphical method called as electric lines of force. So this type of graphical method, this arrow we have to given here. So this is repulsion. So this is the positive charge. Then again this arrow is here. So here is repulsion force. But the visualized abstract concept of electric field, we need to graphical method. So this is the graphical method. So in case of electric lines of force, vector quantity can be characterized. Electric lines force or vector quantity, and which can be characterized in magnitude and direction. So this is the direction of electric lines force. This is the direction. These lines start from positive charge and end of negative charge. These lines force inside the conductor. No lines of force inside the conductor. Electric lines force never intersect to each other. Never intersect. Then no lines drawn in the proportion to magnitude of charge, so that density of lines represent magnitude of the field. So this is the characteristic of electric line fields. Here is vector quantity can be characterized in magnitude and direction, and therefore the electric line force inside the conductor. Electric line force never intersect to each other. These lines start from positive charge and end of negative charge. The number of electric line force per unit area is directly proportional to the magnitude at that point. Keep in your mind, this is the important sentence. The number of electric line force per unit area is directly proportional to the magnitude at that point. And these lines are never intersect to each other. This is the properties or this is the characteristic of electric lines of force. Number one, this electric lines force start from positive charge and end of negative charge. Second, no lines of force inside the conductor. Third, electric line force never intersect to each other. Fourth, the number of lines drawn in proportion to magnitude of charge, so that density of the lines represent magnitude of the field. The number of electric lines force per unit area is directly proportional to the magnitude at that point. So this is the properties or this is the characteristic of electric line force. And what is the definition of electric line force? The graphical method. When we utilize or when we visualize the graphical method, so this graphical method is called electric line force. And this is the diagram of graphical method of electric line force. Then potential. Already potential means the distance between, simple definition of the potential, the distance between two lines, distance between 2 points, it's called potential. Or another way, the definition of potential, the amount of work done in bringing a unit positive charge. The amount of work done in bringing a unit positive charge from infinity to given point against the direction of electric intensity. What I am saying, what is the definition of potential? It is defined as the amount of work done in bringing a unit positive charge from infinity to given point against the direction of electric intensity. And potential or potential difference is the scalar quantity. Potential difference is the scalar quantity, and this potential difference or potential denoted by V. So in mathematical equation, V equal to W upon Q0, keeping your mind. V equal to W upon Q0. In this case, W is work done. W is work done. Q0 is the positive electric charge, and V is the electric potential. Keep in your mind. So in case of electric potential, electric force due to the charge distribution or discarding the motion of charges under the influence of electric force, potential difference between 2 points is more useful quantity than electric potential. But I am saying the electric force due to the charge distribution or discarding the motion of the charge under the influence of electric force, potential difference between 2 points is more useful quantity than the electric potential. And therefore, we can define the potential difference or simply potential work done in bringing a unit positive charge from the infinity to given point against the direction of electric intensity. And therefore, this potential is scalar quantity and is denoted by capital V. So simple definition of the potential or potential difference, the difference between 2 points is called potential difference, or the difference between potential difference or voltage between point A and B is called potential difference, or difference between 2 points A and B or any 2 points, that is called potential difference. Or another way definition, the amount of work done to move unit positive charge is called potential difference. The unit of electric potential is volt, keeping your mind. The unit of potential difference or unit of potential is volt. So what is 1 unit volt or 1 volt? So 1 volt is defined as, or it is the ratio of 1 joule per 1 coulomb. 1 joule per 1 coulomb is called 1 volt. Or another way it is defined as the electric potential at the point. Electric potential at the point is called volt. So volt denoted by V, and V is the volt, and volt is the unit of potential or potential difference. So 1V equal to 1J upon 1C. So here is 1V is the volt, 1J is joule, and C is coulomb. So in electric potential, electric lines of the force in terms of vector in tedious task, in tedious task. Then it becomes easier if we define the scalar quantity which is quantity effective in describe circuit or electric force due to the charge. What I am saying, it is very easier if we define scalar quantity which is equally effective in describing electric force due to the charge. This can be achieved with a quantity called electric potential. And already you have to know the definition of electric potential. So this potential difference or potential depends on the electric potential. Then potential difference. This potential difference is same as like a potential. So the definition of the potential and potential difference is lightly difference. Potential difference is defined as the amount of work done in carrying a unit positive charge from boundary of electric field to given charge. What is the definition of potential difference? The difference between 2 points is called potential difference, or another way, the amount of work done in the carrying a unit positive charge from boundary of electric field to a given charge. So work done is more, potential is more, as well as strength is more. If potential more, work done of the strength is more. So more is work done of the potential, or increase the potential to increase the strength. Here V equal to potential difference. So in mathematical form V equal to W upon Q. Here W is the work done, Q is the electric charge. So V equal to Q upon 4 pi epsilon 0 Kr. So this equation represented the potential.